Tell us, fantastic game out there. Looks like you're fitting into the team really, really well.
Yeah, it was good to sort of get the first scratch match out of the way. I was lucky to get on the end of a few, which was nice. So, but the team's travelling really well. We've had a really good pre-season, so it's really exciting to start getting some games now.
Kicking 4 goals, you see yourself in that sort of role, that midfield forward?
Yeah, hopefully I can just sort of, fill the void of a few of the older guys that have left and help sort of Higo and the more experienced mid forwards out there in that position. We've got a lot of young guys coming through as well that will get plenty of opportunity. So if everyone can put their hand up, that selection, that spot, might be under a bit of fire, which would be nice and competitive.
The new boomer.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
How much work have you done on your forward craft? Obviously, you came in as a midfielder originally. Is there something you've developed over the last couple of years?
Yeah, definitely. I think coming in as a midfielder, it's a very different position, especially at AFL level, and it's quite difficult. You have to be very fit to play it, and at times you don't get a lot of the ball, so you really have to. I guess it's a little bit mentally, can be mentally draining at times. But I guess when you get your opportunity around goal, you need to take it, and when you can get involved, you do. So there's plenty of times where I guess you have bad games, and you just need to knock those on the head. So I've done plenty of craft, and I'm still working on it, and there's always room for improvement.
Are there any differences between the Bulldogs and the Kangaroos that you've sort of realised straight away?
I guess they're probably a little bit different in terms of, where they're at. North, I think, sort of turned over 25% of the list. So the Dogs sort of did that a few years ago. So they're actually, or in my opinion, they're following a pretty similar trend. There's a lot of guys here that I think will get a lot of opportunity this year and going forward. And I guess that's very similar to how the Bulldogs went when they turned over a fair portion of their list.
Does it burn inside that you weren't involved in the premiership last year? And does that sort of motivate you to win one with North as well?
I'd be lying if I said no. Especially, I've got great mates of the Bulldogs, and seeing them do so well, it was great for them. But to be able to win a premiership, and obviously seeing that firsthand now, what that means, it'd be super exciting to win one here. And I think we've got the list that we can do it.
After 4 years, do you feel like you've done your apprenticeship now and you're ready to play regular senior footy?
Yeah, I hope so. I feel like this is probably my first pre-season that I've completed the full one. Previously, I've sort of had a few injury issues and niggles here and there, which has sort of hampered me. So this pre-season, I've been able to do every session, which sort of was my goal at the start. And I'm feeling really fit and fresh, and I guess the new environment hopefully will do me some well.
Spent some time working with the big forwards, I imagine. Ben Mackay and Joe Wade. How's that been?
Yeah, fantastic. Big Benny's just starting to move around really well now. I think he came off an operation, and as you can see, he's a big presence up there, and it's going to be really important for us. And I guess under sort of the guidance of Wadey and a few of the more experienced forwards like Big Benny Brown, I think he'll really flourish, and hopefully he gets an opportunity this year and takes it with both hands.